this level, you can't really come back when you let someone go on a scoring rampage. But I think it'll be difficult for Spain to keep up shooting at this kind of percentage. I mean, it's just incredible. 6 of 8 from the three-point line.
Foul. Dominguez bounce pass. And Chartereau, I think that's the aspect of her game where she can really help France and really cause problems for opponents with her size and her shooting ability. But she has to be able to play that sort of defense.
Chartereau,
yeah, in that low post. Bancolo has it, shot clock winding down. Gruda has to launch it, she does. And a little bit of contact there from Indoor. I tell you, they're letting them play. Rhea Hartley explodes in. Beautiful take, but just didn't miss it. I mean, just didn't make it. Now Dominguez. Over to a wide open Sharguy. And the French fans breathe a sigh of relief, but as often happens with Spain, when they miss those threes, they get the rebounds. Indoor misses, and this time Sandrine Gruda stepped up. And
this Spanish team had 22 offensive rebounds against a very large Russian team in the quarterfinals.
Chavajon drives in. That was a tough move. And now Spain missing some opportunities. Indoor, you can see she's frustrated with herself for missing that. Bancolo brings it across. Looks, she gets it to Gruda.
Bancolo getting some significant minutes here early in the game, and she hasn't played a lot for them so far. It was a pretty good bump by Bancolo on Astou Endor, but if she sort of turned around, she actually might have noticed that the bounce pass was coming in and could have picked it off. But you know, what I like here is that France have used 2 fouls. I think they maybe should have fouled a little bit more in the first half just to try and slow down the firepower that was Spain's shooting in the first
look at
quarter.
that, the play from Dominguez. Reaches in, he just kind of throws it off the back of a Pupa and gets a layup. Wow. That's got to be the play of the game.
That's got to be a highlight, yeah. So you see France have dropped back into a 1-2-2 type zone. Scary to do against a team that is very good at shooting threes.
Dominguez this time has the pass intercepted. Great pass, Chavajon to Hartley, and this time she stays with it and makes it. Boy, Chavajon's doing great. Feel free to correct my pronunciation there. Indoor over to Sharguy. France taking a few shots, but they're still right there. Indoor gets it to Gill. Tremendous work by Spain to get that shot on the inside. Now the turnover, and Dominguez just flies in, gets swatted by a Pupa, but the contact sends her crashing to the ground. So she will go to the line.
And really, yesterday's game, Spain versus Serbia, I thought it was played at a very high level, great speed, aggressiveness. And, you know, that's kind of how Serbia plays, and Spain were able to match them and even kind of up their style of play a level. And I was a little worried, you know, could France come out and match Spain's physicality, their speed? And I think they've done a pretty good job.
What kind of say is Johannes going to have in this game? If you're going to be successful against Spain, you have to be able to play fast. They're not going to allow you to slow it down. And Dominguez, who knows two speeds, fast and faster, makes both free throws. And great defense by Gil.
And that's 2 turnovers in a row for France. That's really not acceptable at this level. You can't have 2 consecutive turnovers.
You have to know.
Yeah.
Especially Gil. Well, the dump. Beautiful bounce pass. Oh. That is breathtakingly good.
I mean, really, 2 turnovers, which led to 4 points for Spain.
And now the bounce pass to Gruda. Good idea, but it was at her feet. So 3 turnovers now in a row. Jargai for 3. And Indoor just a little bit out of position there. And Ipupa drives in and misses with the left hand. Now Palau. Left open, so she'll have a go. And Johannes went up for the rebound. Jargai went for it. I thought for a minute there they might call a foul on Jargai because it looked like Johannes had both hands
control.
on the ball. Look at
Good
this
job,
pass.
Laudergill, realizing that her defender, Ndimiam, was the one who went over and had to help Ipupa out because Jargai has such a height advantage over her.
Foul in France, and you know it's we've seen some really good stuff tonight from France, but since that timeout, you know, after France got it back to really close, I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 points. Spain had just
1 point, yeah,
turned it up a notch.
That's the thing about this Spanish team. I mean, in group play, wasn't the same team. You watch the games, and we all kind of questioned.
Look at the effort from Palau. She doesn't give up on it. You know, you think these are little things, but they're not. They're huge things that Spain do so well. They're just relentless. And now Palau punishes them even further with the jump shot and a series of turnovers and, you know, inability to get rebounds.
The thing with Spain, they're so talented, and all of them can score. So let's say you do a good job defensively, but you give up the offensive rebound. Most likely, Spain aren't going to miss 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
You know, they're patient. They're going to wait for good shots. So if you give an offensive rebound up, they're going to score on you. And also the same thing, you know, you can play as well as you want, but if you turn the ball over, there you see turnovers, 3 turnovers for Spain compared to 8 for France. So if you're going to turn the ball over, you're also giving Spain, who has a great offensive team, more chances to score on you. And really, we've talked about it so much in this tournament. Turnovers and offensive rebounds against good teams, you're shooting yourself in the foot. There you see the bench points, 18 bench points for Spain.
Indoor just 3 points, just 1 of 6 from the floor, but she's got the 2 blocks. It doesn't seem like she's had that type of struggle, but
she hasn't had to score either.
Here's the 1-3 that she hit. First time in 6 years, first France at the Eurobasket, that Maya Palau has scored more than 5 points. So Shargai and Palau and everybody for Spain just seems to be on top of their game. Apupa. Badian. Shot clock winding down. Apupa steps to her left, gets blocked.
And you know, I understand them trying to go to Badian because it looked like she had a mismatch over Cruz, but you got to reverse the ball. You can only look at a mismatch for so long.
But also Spain are going to drop down and double. I mean, she had a couple players on her.
You saw Laudergill go as soon as she caught the ball. You got to be able to swing the ball and find the open man.
And look at the soft touch from the veteran. We're talking about Spanish players. I mean, yes, some of these French players has played at Olympics and World Cups, obviously, but you're talking about Spain players that have played Olympics, World Cups, and all these Eurobaskets and won titles and won medals and gotten to the podium. You know, what were they, silver in Rio? So this generation, although you can't really include Laia Palau in this generation, she was also in the last generation. But
and the generation before that almost?
They've had a lot of success.
They really have.
Christina Oviña checks into the game. They're such a good team, Spain. They're such a good basketball program that they can afford to say, hey, Alba, Terence, if you want to take the summer off, take the summer off.
Yeah.
We'll go and get to the final without you. Here's Johannes. Oh, beautiful handoff. Yayi. She's got to do better. And Badian doesn't stop Ana Cruz. So now the lead is 17 points.
Look at that. 12 fast break points already for Spain in this contest. And
Gruda drills the jump shot.
And you know, traditionally, I would say France is a very, very strong defensive team. But for them to have already given up 12 fast break points with still 3 minutes in the second quarter, it's going to be a long night if they're going to continue to play like that.
Well, there's blood in the water for Spain. They can see it, but France have really got to knuckle down now and play defense. And try to get some execution here, but if you turn the ball over, it leads to opportunities for Spain. And Badian might have been lucky to get away without a foul being called there. Look at the quick hands of Gil.
But really, it's starting on the defensive end for Spain. They're doing such a good job of trapping the mismatch.
Look at this. Oviña again, open. Well, great rebound from Badian under pressure. Yayi drills the three. Well, that's good from her. She's got to step up and make some plays. Misses, but follows up to miss. Great hands, Apupa. Shot clock winding down, and give Apupa credit. It's not inconceivable that France could chip into this lead if they really knuckle down, and that was a huge shot for Yayi. I mean, Garnier, it's basically like, we need you to come out and do something for us tonight. Foul. Here's Johannes. Johannes now throws it right into the hands of Laia Palau, who goes across midcourt. Great hustle from Apupa, though, to get back. And now the foul called on Astu Endor. You can't ask for any more from Apupa. She is tremendous.
Yeah, you know, I talked, it was in the quarterfinals. I said, she only has this like one energy, and it's all the way up here. Every play, she's going 100%. And by no means is this game out of reach for France.
Oh, great play by Gruda.
You know, as a coach and as players, after a very, very good defensively and offensively first half for Spain, if you're France, you want to go into halftime 10 points or less.
You can see with Laura Nichols. I think she's actually got a point there. She was moving her feet, and Gruda made her move, and as she wrote, she raised her right arm. She really did stick her in the sternum, didn't she?
Honestly, Gruda's elbows are famous.
Yeah.
Every post defender who has played against Gruda knows about her elbows.
And rarely does she miss free throws, and she just missed one. Tamara Baldi in the game. She's played very well for Spain. So back to an 11-point game. See if the French can get a stop. Uvinia. Baldi sets the pick. Uvinia, tough shot, and it bounces over Johannes and back into the hands of Spain. How many offensive rebounds are they going to have tonight? Oh, what a pass. Look at that one as well. Wide open. Cruz! Oh, my goodness.
I mean, really, Jeff.
You just have to applaud them.
You do, but Spain aren't going to miss often. And if you let them get offensive rebounds, it's not possible. You can't win a game.
Now into Yayi. She gets it over to Pupa. Great rebound from Gruda, and she will go to the line.
You know, that's Spain's 8th offensive rebound. They already have 6 steals and 5 blocks in this game.
So I really think it's worth repeating. I mean, I just don't think you can expect Gruda to do more than she's doing in a Pupa. The others have got to raise their games. I mean, she's got these rare misses at the line, but
really, but this tournament I have been impressed with Sandrine Gruda. I mean, win or lose, she's still a candidate for MVP of this Eurobasket tournament. We saw her have a personal best in the overtime win in the quarterfinals against Belgium, 33 points. And then the semifinal, I thought defensively she played great. Offensively, she struggled a little bit, but you know, when you're known as an offensive player, to be able to play the defense that she did, I think shows really her all-around skill.
Well, Johannes called for the foul there on Indoor. Watch this.
Okay. That's her second foul. I'm going to imagine Coach Garnier is going to leave her in. There's only 30 seconds left. You know, if you're if you're France, you have 30 seconds left. You don't want to shoot fast. You want to use the majority of that 30 seconds. Obviously, you have to get the shot up before the 24-second shot clock, but you also don't want to shoot too early where Spain are going to have the opportunity to run down and score, because we know how fast they can get the ball down the court.
Chartereau into Gruda. Oh, powerful move. Goes up and not able to finish that time because Indoor made an outstanding block.
Here in Serbia, you would call that a banana.
Would you?
And another banana by
I think
Yayi.
Yayi got away with one there. I heard the slap all the way up here at midcourt. But Spain, I think they have poured 50 points in the first half. And that just should not happen against that French defense. That's what they'll be telling themselves. Spain lead it 50-36 at halftime.
We'll take a quick look at stats here after 20 minutes of play.